Hi guys, welcome, happy Friday. I am going to have Flo from Starseed Codes on today, and we're going to speak a little bit about the Starseed conference that's coming up on the 7th of July. So, yeah, welcome. Hi, thank you for being here. Hi guys, hello. How's everyone been doing? Hello, welcome. Hi guys. Welcome. So I'm just going to wait for Flo to send me the request to join. Okay, let me do that. Yeah, I've been live quite a lot this week, guys. This is like the third live that I'm doing this week. There you go. Hi.
Hello, great to see you.
And you, thank you for being here. Do you want to maybe just briefly introduce yourself and just say who you are and yeah, just a few things about you?
Yes, so it's an honor to be here with you all today. My name is Flo Karuna. I'm the creator of Star Codes. I'm the creator of the Palladian and the Lyran Oracle. And I'm a channeler for our cosmic friends and family, just like Althea and all this beautiful souls who are coming together. And yeah, I'm a metaphysical, playful, quantum being who likes working with star seeds.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you. Yeah, Flo's frequency is so unique. Like, I don't think I know anyone like you because exactly you bring that element of play in it so beautifully. I mean, you even did like a Starseed game, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
created an Ascended Masters board game.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, how incredible is that? So, yeah, me and Flo are going to be together at the 7/7 event with a bunch of other speakers. So, yeah, we're just here to have like a conversation and, just explain to you guys a little bit about the event. So, yeah, it's going to be in San Diego. We're going to have a few different speakers. We're going to have panelists. So, it's going to be really, really exciting. Yeah, Flo, is there anything you want to just mention about the event before we go into like an energetic update? Because I want to speak about the event now and then at the end as well, so that people who don't necessarily catch all of it, they still get the information about the event.
right. First of all, I love the coach you're blasting. They got me like dancing and moving. When I'm picking up people's frequency, my body just starts like, I don't know, does that happen to you? But it happens to me. My body
I
starts like
move through.
grooving. But yeah, so the Starseed Conference is taking place 7/7 San Diego. And why I feel it's so important because we're at a time where we're transitioning from the old world into the new world. And how this new world gets created is by star seeds, galactic souls converging together, either virtually or physical, and fusing our Akashic records, fusing our energy so we could become the new council representatives of the planet. So this conference, in addition to awakening people's energy fields and minds with amazing speakers, is a doorway opening to the new earth. We have some incredible leaders, and it wouldn't be the same without each and every one of you joining us. So if you'd like to come, which I highly recommend either in the physical or virtual, check out starseedconference.com. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be doing some light language, DNA activations, and, having just being free, because that's what we do as starseeds. We're like metaphysical, spiritual beings, but we're also very earthly and we're integrated with the planet.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you for that. Yeah, and we chose specifically to be able to do in person and online. So even if you can't be in San Diego, please get a ticket and join us. Tickets are $77 for in person as a ticket promo launch code. The price will go up later, and 44 for online. We're going to have some vendors as well. So it's going to be really interactive, and the Trilogy Sanctuary space is beautiful as well. There's going to be like a cafe so people can eat too. And we're releasing the schedule next week, so keep following. And then you can find in our bio the link to just go directly to buy tickets in mine or in Flo's. So
Right. And
having mentioned all of that, would you like to share maybe a little bit about energetic updates, something that's been coming through to you in the past weeks or so, or really anything that you think the collective will benefit from hearing?
Yeah, that's a great question. So what's been coming down for me, especially in like the past month or so, is the importance of us integrating into our multi-dimensional energy. So what exactly does that mean? So as starseeds, we're tuning into so many different frequencies. We're tuning into frequencies of the Octurians, for example. We're tuning into beings from Sirius, etc. We have a soul level of awareness. But multi-dimensionality is to feel different dimensional wavelengths simultaneously. So this has been my journey in the last couple months. It's to feel my human, but to also feel my higher self, and to also feel my galactic self simultaneously. And when we tend as human beings with our consciousness to focus on one aspect, where boom, we're in the starseed realm, boom, we're in the soul realm, boom, we're in the human. But it doesn't have to be a choice. It could be an experience of all of these coexisting, kind of like a tree. Mother Earth is always reflecting who we are. And when we embody that tree-like consciousness of the lower, the middle, the higher, something magical really begins to happen, where our soul gifts integrate with our human, and we rewire back into the Lemuria cycle, which is where we're going on some level. And that's to activate our magical powers on Earth. You could call it many things, but the yogis, for example, of India, they call them the siddhis. The siddhis are like telepathy, yogic flying, teleportation, etc. These are literally like documented parts of the yogic culture. And I've been tuning in deeply to the yogis. I'm doing a course right now called Cosmic Earth, and it's on Lemuria. So I've been tuning into the yogis, and I'm realizing that these yogis, these masters, are actually lineage holders from Lemuria who are holding our superpowers intact. So
Wow.
I think it's very important for us to integrate all elements of us. I feel like many starseeds have like been on a grounded journey over the last years, like because we're so cosmic, like ground, 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 ground. But now it's like ground and fly simultaneously. And that's where I'm at personally. How about you?
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you for that. Yeah, really important. And what came through as you were speaking right now is this reclaiming the sovereignty, you know, the rightful gifts that we all have had since the birth of our soul, really are operating on a multidimensional level, understanding how to do that, and understanding that we are that. And it's this reclaiming of collective sovereignty, which was a theme that came through for me about, yeah, maybe like less than 2 months ago, a month and a half or so ago. I remember I did some reels on that when we were going through quite an intense karmic clearing, entering the astrological year with April. And again, beautiful with the Indians. Like I was studying from the start, I was in India back in 2022. I was in Rishikesh, which is the holy land where yoga was born. So I was there doing yoga and Kundalini yoga and a lot of practices. So I think it's really important to find the resonance within all these different practices. Sorry, guys, my phone just flashed low battery. So
You're back.
all different practices and all these different different methods and ways in which you can come into your conscious awareness of your multidimensional self. And something that came through recently as well, it's interesting because this is, I think, the third live that I'm doing this week, and I can see themes that are coming up, you know, operating from that space of unconditional love. There was a very big anger template that cleared in the past 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm seeing so many of my clients that have completely shifted into a new timeline. Some of them don't even necessarily, it's not like, oh, they've got a new job or a new partner, but they like, I'm getting glitches. Like, you know, there's a lot of synchronicities. They're off the charts, but also I'm like placing something down and then it's not there and I'm looking for it. And then 5 minutes later it's there. So kind of like when these things happen, you're generally oscillating in between timelines. So I'm seeing a very big collective jump in high vibrational frequency timelines.
Interesting. I could relate to that. I've also been oscillating between many timelines, and it could be, if you're out there and perhaps you're a little like, what's going on here? I feel like there's some sort of arrangement by the universe for us to embed our frequency into as many timelines as possible. So we're literally constantly like shifting, but this is part of us entering into a new dimensional brain. We're like integrating timelines. And when I work with the Octurians, for example, I love the Octurians because they're such quantum timeline gatekeepers. I feel they're like the guardians of the quantum realm. From my personal experience, is the what makes the Octurians so masterful is they could take in the soul gifts, they could take in the medicine from various timelines and integrate it into their one timeline. And it comes back, like, the tree is such a metaphor these days. Is like, okay, we're all sacred trees, right? Our roots are embedded in the Pachamama, and our branches are kind of like our quantum timeline branches, and they're all going in different angles. And the goal is not to just be attuned to one timeline or one branch, but multiple timelines, and then bring them down. And then we're in our soul mastery. So if you're experiencing multiple timelines right now, just breathe it into your sacred trunk, breathe it into Mother Earth, and harmony begins to be aligned. And just talking with you right now, you're such a timeline explorer. I'm curious, how does your like consciousness operate? Are you like jumping timelines? Are you doing it consciously? Is it oscillating for you?
So I operate on a lot of different levels. I do a lot of work in my astral, but even in the 3D, like I'm here and I'm like, oh, okay, this other version of me is clearing this and this timeline, and this other version of me is doing that and that timeline. So I generally have awareness when there's, like today, I was told I had to hop onto a client and they were like, no, you need to lie down and go astral for like 15-20 minutes. So I did that. There was like stuff that was clearing on other levels. So I don't really know all the time everything that's going on, but I think it's not necessary for me when you're in a space of surrender and trust, like, but yeah,
Right.
I definitely, there's a lot of versions of me doing a lot of things. And what I get a lot is quite funny, because I get people, sometimes people contact me and they come to me for a session and they're like, yeah, I booked a session because like I've been following you for like a few months, and all of a sudden you're in my dream doing codes on me and telling me that I need to have a session with you. So I'm like, well, okay, great, and then I'll
Yeah.
have like weeks where I have like maybe 20 clients contacting me saying, I saw you in the astral yesterday, you were doing this and you were doing that. And because there is no limitation of time in the astral space, which is your dream realm, there I operate very efficiently. So again, as I said, I do feel like I'm operating on that level, like on a day-to-day basis. And because my work is embedded into that, like it's not like I'm running a 3D job, or I'm working in a shop or doing something that forces me to some extent to be anchored in one timeline. I operate consistently on a multidimensional level when I do energy work, and assist my clients, and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, for me, it's never a dull moment. It's always a great adventure.
Love it. What a great catchphrase. Never a dull moment. And while you're sharing that, I was just thinking about like the ease and grace that occurs by us opening into our multidimensional selves, allowing that natural soul intelligence to just do its magic, and there's less effort on the human body, the human energetical system. But while you were talking, I was like, okay, you're such a divine goddess. And I'm thinking about like the Hindus, right? Like the goddesses of the Indian Vedic culture, how they had multiple arms.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
how
like that. Yeah, people have seen me like that in my work. Yeah.
interesting, because like how I've decoded those goddesses is that's multidimensional. They have multiple arms because their hands are in multiple timelines, multiverses, and they're doing it effortlessly. And you of course have that ability to multitask. I like to say what we should, instead of multitask, we should multidimensional task, because it just makes life so much more smoother, right? I mean, this conference is a perfect example. Okay, I was getting intuition. Okay, we need to do this in the physical. But, you know, I was so much was going on for me in February that I didn't even have the bandwidth to make this a reality. And then when I spoke with you, just kind of like planting the seed, hey, we might be doing a conference July 7th. You're like, I think this needs to be in the physical. And I'm like, I've been getting the same message.
That was
So as a result of like that multi-dimensional intelligence that connected this idea, this conference is actually happening. So thank you for honoring your intuition, because it reminded me of my intuition to make this a reality.
yeah, I just got goosebumps everywhere. Yeah, it was so divinely aligned. And then we were like, okay, but like you live in South Africa, I live in Canada, or you were still in Mexico maybe at the time.
All over
And
the place.
no. And we need someone in LA. And I'm like, I just stayed at my friend's place and she organizes events in LA. That's literally what she does. Why
Yeah.
don't we just bring her on board? And then she's like, oh, actually, I've been looking to organize something new because I want to, branch out. So it was like, like I still sometimes get like pleasantly surprised at how this all works, because I try to operate from a space of no expectations always. Just because in general, you can't, you need to learn how to flow. But then when you feel that excitement and you're like, oh my God, I know like this is the right direction, then it all divinely comes together. So yeah,
Right.
so you guys must be there, you must get tickets, be there, feel the energy, feel the frequency, and come and join us. Would you want to do a little bit of channeling?
Yeah, I'll invite it for you
Oh,
first, ladies
okay.
first.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I can open, yeah. I can open with a little bit of light language and then pass it on to you. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So just all close our eyes and anchor into the body as we find our comfortable breathing rhythms. With every inhale, you breathe in light, and with every exhale, you release all that doesn't serve you anymore. As we call on the Archangelic Collective, Michael to the south, Uriel to the north, Raphael to the east, Gabriel to the west. We call on Archangel Metatron with his blue cloak of protection from above and Sandalphon to seal the grid from below. Opening systems, opening. Rat rakia te koroishitaka. Niatar ea te koraya she sasara ite araishe sasara ite ka. Kriana re are ukora ia sera sera. Open, clean, releasing, letting go, anchoring, more light, divine rays, attuning, okay, these are codes that are already coming in to assist with the 6-6 portal that's coming up next week. Kuraya shira ia setukua niatara. Trianaria kre ukara sesero ku aisha nayatara. Trenaria tre yo grounding, anchoring, opening nyahara istisara yetaka. Tratre ukua ishe yanarea tietara trea kira takre. Re ukumra sesa rieto kura ia ishe tarai trai shira yatara. I'm going to hand it over to you, Flo.
Shia to ya na shi ata shia to ya na ya au I shia mnia ta ta to shanti o mana shi ata u anashi u shia nia ti sha u anashata o. Feeling your sacred water in your vessel, shiatato shamanata, attuning your awareness to the water in your being. Uanada shiamanana shi. Uanana shiamanata tato atata. Feel the sacred water within receiving these light codes. Uashatiata. Uanayata chiamanata. Rejuvenation, freedom, fresh. Uanashatiata to manasha. Connecting your sacred water within to all the sacred waterways on Mother Gaia. Feel them bridging etherically, physically, in all levels of consciousness consciousness, merging into the one field, the one mind, enter this one mind, one mind, one mind, one mind, one mind, one mind. Breathing it in, feeling your connection to the creation, and receiving the creation codes through your being in energy, inspiration, thought, vision, or whatever way it seeks to enter into your vessel. You are a sacred seed of the garden. Sure, use your light language to envelop and open the sacred seed of light. We are all planting the new garden for the next generations. Your life has such divine purpose right now. Your presence is sending ripples to 7 generations and beyond. Your presence is opening the timeline field and opening possibility, open to possibility, open to possibility, open, 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 open to all the possibilities of the multiverse. And find the light in that multiverse that attunes to your consciousness and gives you the frequency and energy from that timeline into your sacred vessel. Absorb it, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Breathe it in. This is your gift as a guardian to Pachamama, a star seed. You can access the quantum field and take what you need in divine service. We give gratitude for the sacred gatherings. We give gratitude for the star seeds coming together. May we all open our hearts and come in one unified collective. We are serving the future, the now, and the past. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Aho to all our relations. Namaste, namastar.
Wow. So cool. Thank you so much for that. My whole system is activated. Like everything is like vibrating. Every cell in my body is happy right now.
Yep. I feel a lot of integration too. My gut is very activated. The navel.
Yeah.
The navel.
Guys, let us know how you are feeling as well in the comments. Yeah, I see also the number went up. Yeah, whenever there's channeling, so many people like tune in because it's like, even if people are doing something else and they need to be there for the transmission, they'll just like, they'll listen and the universe will just make them hop on. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I think, just to conclude, Starseed Conference on the 7/7, San Diego Trilogy Sanctuary. You can find tickets on my bio or on Flo's bio link. $77 for in person, $44 for online. We're going to be having a lot of different speakers. We're going to be have Debbie Solaris, Vivienne Chauvet. We're going to have Marissa Starseed. Me and Flo will be speaking. Natalie will be speaking from Divine Transmission. We'll have Christy Lauren Being as well that's going to be speaking, and we're going to have a Brianna from Brianna Mystic, I think. So yeah, anything you want to also add, Flo, with regards to the event?
I just want to say I love you all. Whoever's out there, I want to give y'all big hugs. And yeah, if this is so powerful over the internets, I can't imagine how powerful it's going to be when we have all these council members coming together. And you can check it out, starseedconference.com, or the link in both of our bios. So grateful for this time. So grateful for us coming together. It's like, yeah, magic. So much love and gratitude.
Thank you, Flo. Thank you. So I'll post this on my profile. I can add you as a collaborator as well. So if you guys missed the beginning, you can still catch it with the replay on my profile and on Flo's. Okay.
Have a beautiful rest of the day, night, moment.